Good morning, and it's time now for the rest of the story. On Saturday nights, in living rooms from Georgia to California, a big man in bib overalls would lean toward the camera and try to sell you a used car. It was never a good car. The paint had given up, the bumper hung by hope and baling wire. The salesman himself seemed only loosely attached to the script. He would stumble through the pitch, forget a line, kick a tire that did not deserve the compliment, and then, as if this were the one detail that could not be trusted to memory, he would hold up a homemade sign. The number to call, he said, was BR549. Sometimes the sign was upside down. Sometimes it was sideways. Sometimes it was backward. The laugh track never cared. The number sounded like something out of an old country telephone book from before the world went to seven digits. Browning, Broadway, Bridge. Folks of a certain age still remember exchanges that way. What they may not remember is how a carpenter for Cummings, Georgia, ever came to be the most famous used car salesman who never sold a car. His name was Alvin Monroe Samples, Jr. He left school after the sixth grade. He built houses. He raced stock cars. He told stories. At 40, he went on the radio and described a fish so big that it strained the banks of Lake Lanier and the patience of anyone who had ever wet a line. The tale was a whopper. Someone recorded it. The record sold. Nashville noticed. In 1969, they put him on a new country comedy hour called Hee Haw. He did not have to invent a character. He was the character. He wore the overalls he had always worn before the cameras ever found him. He butchered cue cards because he could barely read them. Roy Clark once asked why Junior had come back from a break missing his four upper teeth. Junior said a fellow had told him that a comedian was funnier that way, especially a country comedian, so he had the dentist pull them. Week after week, he stood on that lot. Week after week, America dialed in the imagination. BR 549. Junior Samples never tried to keep up with the times. He died in 1983, still a regular, of a heart that carried nearly 400 pounds and 14 seasons of Saturday nights. The money from television had bought him a brick house with indoor plumbing, a bass boat, and a color TV, so he could watch himself at 7 o'clock. The number outlived the man. When Hee Haw sold his episodes on television, the toll free line was 1 800 BR 54949. In 1993, five young pickers on Nashville's Lower Broadway needed a name. They took the one Junior had held up on that crooked cardboard sign. They called themselves BR 549. They played honky tonks until the rooms shook, opened for big stars, and was nominated for a Grammy. Dick Clark once pointed across the party room and said, "You, BR 549, come with me." He did not need their given names. The old joke was more than enough. A fake phone number for cars that did not run became a real band that did. The big man who started it all never learned to say trigonometry. He never needed to. He only needed America to remember the five characters on a piece of cardboard. Oh, and those five characters, BR 549, came from a boat launch on Lake Lanier along Bald Ridge Road, slip 549. And that's, my friends, the rest of the story. Good day.